Have you ever been somewhere far from home, in a new place and away from your closest friends and family? Perhaps you felt lost, like a little fish in a giant pond with over 60,000 people in it. I know the feeling. When I first started college at the University of Central Florida in the fall of 2014, I felt so small, and I didn't even know where to begin making this place feel like a home. Through a little exploring and trial and error, I was actually able to find a home away from home through service. I explored the Orlando community and learned so much about myself and about the beautiful people surrounding me. Specifically, I met some amazing people and had some amazing experiences through Volunteer UCF. Over these college years, I have dedicated my time through direct and indirect service in various positions. I began as just a member my freshman year, moved up to the Youth and Mentoring Committee on my sophomore year, then gained a position as Education and Literacy Director my junior year. Today, I can proudly say that I am the Assistant Student Director of the program. This year has been one of many trials as well as many successes. A lot of the service I do is indirect, but this does not make my job any less taxing. Volunteer UCF's mission states that Volunteer UCF is dedicated to promoting civic engagement and education on various social topics to the UCF student body through educational projects and service projects. Our entire job is to provide programming to the UCF student body that promotes a culture of meaningful and impactful service, beyond simply giving for the sake of giving. Furthermore, we seek to build meaningful relationships with the community partners we serve. We were faced with great challenges this year that threatened these beliefs. One of these challenges was our student directors choosing to step down from their positions. Many students simply don't know how much time and, more importantly, care and passion go into what we do at Volunteer UCF. These positions are not paid, so one truly should have a desire to serve for the job. One of the people we lost was our special events director, who was supposed to oversee our traditional spring large-scale event, Day and Night of Service. I decided to take our spring day of service as a responsibility because of my commitment to the organization and because my position is in place to support the mission of Volunteer UCF. Losing our spring day of service would have been a disservice to the student body and to the culture of UCF. I pulled the event together in about a month, and we had about 150 volunteers show up. Instead of making the event 24 hours, which was a more gimmicky move in the first place, we went back to our roots and made it a really simple event with a small celebration for volunteers at the end with food and games. The atmosphere of the day was joyful, and it was incredibly rewarding to see both volunteer and board morale at an all-time high. This experience taught me that sometimes life takes us in an unexpected direction. This made us reevaluate our program and realize that we need to go back to focusing on our community partners because we are primarily in place to get our students connected to volunteerism. And this can only happen if there is trust and respect between us, our volunteers, and our community partners. Through better communication with them, we were able to truly give them what they needed, all while proving that service is fun.